Okay, I had no idea that starting a business would be the most humbling, spiritual journey of my life. If you don't know who I am, I'm Nikita, the owner of Soul Aligned. Literally launched it last year in February. TikTok is probably where you found me, or Instagram. Anyway, we're not here for this. I'm here to tell you, if you feel like you're meant for more, you're right. You're right. You are meant for more. Because when you're feeling so unsettled and like no matter what you do, no matter what job you're in, something in your soul, it just doesn't feel fulfilled. Like you feel so like, get me out of here. You feel trapped. Trust me, I wouldn't be where I am right now if I didn't take the leap of faith. Trust me, my journey from launching the book up until now has been so humbling. Like I could tell you a whole list of fails, more than the wins I've had. But it's the most rewarding, soul-fulfilling journey you will ever go on. You gotta, like, if you're thinking of going down this entrepreneurial, like, think about why. Like, what are you trying to share with the world? Because it's not about you anymore. Like, being an entrepreneur, it's not about you. Yes, you're going to have the fruits of your labor. Yes, you're going to have that glory in the end. But you got to think about who it is you're trying to serve. Who are you trying to help? Like, these are the things. You got to get so unselfish about it. Because when I started, I had no idea what I was getting into. I had no guidance or mentor. I just had a knowing and a calling. Because why is it that I've had so many jobs, literally probably 12 jobs in 8 years, and none of them clicked? I was good at them. I knew exactly, but nothing felt more liberating. Like I had to be away, like solitude, being on my own, having my time back. That's all I wanted. And the jobs that I was in gave me the complete opposite. Stress, illness, like I was so unhappy. So I didn't wake up one day and be like, oh my God, I want to be an entrepreneur. No, it kind of forced me to. So you got to look at your journey and be like, yeah, something's not right. I need to do my own thing. And then you kind of understand, like, okay, why do I feel so drawn to this? Why do I want to be this? Why am I, like, pay attention to what you listen to, the music, the creators that you're always inspired by. Pay attention, because that's revealing something about you. We are a reflection of the people that we're inspired by. They're just living a reality that we wish we could do. So I was listening to a lot of creators, and they convinced me to quit my job and start my own business. And I did. And then it ended up being a shit show for a little bit, because I had no money. I had no idea what I was doing. And I had to sell everything I had and move back home with my mum. Still here. But what I've gained through it, what was just a book turned into a photography studio. And little by little, I kept getting ideas after ideas, and then I started meeting people. So what you start off with ends up being something completely different. So just be open to things changing, being so unexpected. But I don't want to tell you about all the wins I've had, because I've had more fails. I've had way more fails. And the reason why I say it's so humbling is because we have, as humans, expectations. Like, we believe, oh my God, I'm going to be a millionaire if I sell 50,000 books of these. Like, it's a possibility. But what you got to do to get there requires a lot of discipline, effort, creativity, community, people, collaboration. Like, it's a whole different game. Because when you have a job, you're expected a paycheck. But when you have your own business, it's up to you. You know, I never thought I was going to get into business or anything like that, but when I stood for something I believe in, which is spirituality, mental health, I said to God, I said, I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know where I'm going to go, but this is the path I want to go on. Even if it hurts me, let's go. And you got to have that. You got to have that spiritual, strength. Okay? If you follow me on TikTok, I'm all about that. So I'll give you some examples of where I've been humbled. So when I first launched my books, nobody bought it for a good month. And then I had to pivot and find an idea. So I said, let me go into the public and walk up to strangers and see if they want it. An old lady told me to piss off. And I've had multiple people reject me right in my face. Like, what do you want? Get away from me. And that hurt because I never dealt with that ever. Because, I used to be an influencer on Instagram. So fashion, I was all about that surface level shit. But this was teaching me how to harness my ego, because I was expecting everyone to love it, my book. And although my book has really helped people and it has done what I believed, not everyone will see what, you may think you have the best thing in the world, but not everyone will see it that way. So I had to really take the rejection just like that. And then recently I did a giveaway. No one entered the giveaway. No one wants the books. So that hurt my ego again. And then because I have to do hotels, shoot photography as well, which is part of my business, the amount of rejections I get from brands and people telling me we don't want it, we don't want to pay you, it hurts. I even had this one Airbnb host. She's like, you shouldn't be contacting me. She was brutal. She was so rude with her rejection. And I understand, but not everyone's sweet in business. People don't give a shit. And that's why a lot of men with the suits and stuff, you gotta be a hard-hitting person to deal with rejection. Thankfully, I was on a trip in Singapore and I met with a lady, and she literally told me, very wealthy lady, and she said, every time you receive a no, it just means next opportunity. And that really stuck with me. But that didn't take away the fear that I still get. It didn't take away the pain, because I'm very emotional. Trust me, I can cry over anything. So to get into business, I thought it was going to be delicate, I was going to be, but then I realized how delicate and sensitive I am. So I had to go through a lot of emotional, getting rejections, people making fun of my book. Someone even told me, is that from Google? Did you get those quotes from Google? When you've created your own original quotes and you know what it took, and then you get comments like that, that's what comes with business. Criticism, people saying things. But that's why I'm telling you, this journey builds the authentic you. You become so strong and you become so spiritually aware of yourself. Do you know what I mean? It's not about others. At the end of the day, yes, you're helping the world and giving value, but really what you're doing is building your spiritual strength, because it does require a lot of pushback and rejection and this and that. But you got to be willing, because if it's something you feel in your heart, it will pay off in the future. Because the way I have freedom now, I can just wake up whenever I want, do whatever I want. It's because of this journey, okay? And I hope that this message really hits someone, because it's not to discourage you, it's to let you know that you're something more. So you got to do more. Okay.